Do you want more success, more growth, more results? Then it's time for the Boundless Success Accelerator from the Modern Observer Group. This isn't your average coaching program. It's where top performers come to dominate. Weekly group sessions, on-demand coaching, a community that's got your back, and a power-packed library of tools to supercharge your business and career. No more excuses, no more waiting. Get in, level up, and start building the life you've been dreaming about. Visit us at modernobserver.com/boundless success to join today. Let's get you to the next level.
We're here because the news is being distorted. We're here because people are being inundated with misinformation on social media. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
A top Hamas leader killed. The New York AG accused of real estate fraud. OpenAI to launch a social network, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. The Israeli Defense Forces announced they have killed a top Hamas leader responsible for arming terrorists with weapons used to carry out attacks against Israeli civilians and IDF troops. Mohammed al-Ajla, the commander of Hamas's Shahaya battalion, was taken out in a precision strike on Sunday, according to the IDF. The Shahaya battalion is a military unit within Hamas's armed wing that operates primarily in the Shahaya neighborhood of Gaza City, which has historically been a stronghold for Hamas and a focal point of intense fighting during Israeli military operations. The fight between the Trump administration and Harvard University escalated yesterday when the president floated removing Harvard's tax-exempt status if it keeps pushing political, ideological, and terrorist-inspired / supporting sickness, he wrote on social media. The day before, the school said it was refusing to bow to the White House's demands to follow federal law and change several of its policies that discriminate against ideologies and promote anti-Semitism. That led Trump to freeze $2.2 billion in federal grants to the university, setting off what could be a prolonged legal fight. Because of its $53 billion endowment, Harvard is better positioned than other schools to resist pressure from the White House. Questions are emerging about why an institution with a $53 billion endowment that charges its students hundreds of thousands of dollars to attend should receive any government funds or have tax-exempt status. China instructed its airlines not to take deliveries of any new Boeing aircraft in the latest escalation in the trade war between the world's two largest economies. Meanwhile, Chinese officials warned that American peasants would bear the brunt of Trump's tariffs, saying, "Let those peasants in the United States wail in front of the 5,000 years of Chinese civilization." China has escalated its trade war with the U.S. through a state media blitz, including AI-generated videos and parodies that blame President Trump's tariffs for rising consumer prices. Washington is exploring a new weapon in the escalating trade war, throwing approximately 300 Chinese companies off of American stock exchanges. New York Attorney General Letitia James has been hit with shocking allegations accusing her of mortgage fraud. In documents obtained by the media, the Federal Housing Finance Agency, also known as the FHFA, sent a criminal referral to the Department of Justice accusing James of mortgage fraud. FHFA Director William Pulte said in a letter to Attorney General Pam Bondi that James appears to have falsified records to meet certain lending requirements and receive favorable loan terms. Pulte cited a property in Virginia that James allegedly claimed as her principal residence and a property in New York she claimed as a 4-unit structure instead of 5. which he said could mean she was able to get a different and more favorable loan. OpenAI is working on its own X-like social network, according to multiple sources familiar with the matter. While the project is still in its early stages, sources say there is an internal prototype focused on ChatGPT's image generation that has a social feed. CEO Sam Altman has been privately asking outsiders for feedback about the project, according to sources. It's unclear if OpenAI's plan is to release the social network as a separate app or integrate it into ChatGPT, which became the most downloaded app globally last month. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of the Raw Naked Truth Daily News Brief, as well as our sister podcast, Carnivore Radio, with news analysis and commentary, and the rest of the Xvadio Podcast Network at xvadio.com, the Apple Podcasts app, YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.